Hello there, gentlemen and probably no ladies. We are back with Let's Play Knights of the Old Republic Modded. And I am Timpedia, and I will be your guide through the Solomon's Revenge portion of the thing. Of the fucking Brotherhood of Shadow. That was a pretty fucking stellar intro, wasn't it? I knew it when I left the Ebon Hawk something would happen, that's why I waited.
You're the one. You're the one he said would come here. You're the one he seeks.
Someone did.
You are the betrayer. You are Matilda.
How do you know that name? Who are you?
He spoke to me, the black-robed man. Told me you would come here. He told me that the disturbance he created would coax you from your hiding place.
Not speaking riddles, I have killed for less.
He says that long ago you betrayed him. He says that you killed him, but now he has returned. Black-robed man. He says he was once your master. Your Jedi master.
Your Jedi master. He was killed in the Mandalorian Wars. I saw his death with my own eyes. You, who are you? Why do you speak to me of this man, this dead man? What's going on?
The dead man. He approached me and promised me great riches and great power. But in return for this charity, I must first cleanse the galaxy of the creature which betrayed him.
I will ask this only once. Where is he? I will find out for myself if he is truly alive. Did you hear me? Tell me what I want to know or I will break you.
He promised me great riches. He promised me great power. But in return for this charity, I must cleanse the galaxy of the creature that betrayed him. You!
Oh shit! So what's gonna happen? Oh, I guess we all get to go. What? Corrupted commoner. Wow, he has surprisingly high health. Wow, seriously. Ow. Oh, fuck you. Cutscene.
The pain of failure.
Now you will tell me what I want to know.
I was in a bar, drinking. Had a bad day. Lost all my credits at Bazak. Then he came. He promised me power. Promised me riches. He promised to take away the pain.
Where is he now? Why hasn't he contacted me himself?
He told me he was headed to a place called the Gorban Wastes. That's all I know. All I wanted to know. And
that other guy's just checking, pulling out a drawer on a computer. Okay. It appears my fears have been confirmed. Seems like a strange place for a Jedi Master to travel to. The past I left behind, the past I had forgotten. It has returned to haunt me. I know, as your shadow, I must not allow this to weaken me. I am better than this. Need to return to the Ebon Hawk. It is no longer safe for us to remain here. Shall return to the Ebon Hawk at once. I'm guessing we have to talk on the Hawk. Talk on the Hawk. Do. Talk on the Hawk. Do. Canderous... What the... Why did it... That's what I wanted. Alright, Canderous, you're now level 20. So let's go back on the Ebon Hawk and see what happens. Let's just see what happens here. Alright, let's go talk to Matilda, or the Shadow, as she prefers to be called by Revan. Shadow. Solomon, I had forgotten you. Are you truly alive? Solomon. Was a Jedi Master, my Jedi Master. Your Jedi Master, tell me about me. You rescued me from my life on a slave planet in the Outer Rim called Slaheron, a hut planet. I'm adding that. And then brought me into the Jedi Order. I became his Padawan, Persia. Darius Solomon was of the Echani, a culture of warriors who perceived combat as the form of self-expression and communication. Even before becoming a Jedi Master, he was considered by many to be among the greatest of Echani. Oh, wow, I guess you guys have to... Although a lifetime ago, I can still clearly recall my time to that I wasn't born in Echani nor a Jedi, yet through years of intense training I was shaped into both. He demanded only perfection from me and from his niece Talana, who would often seek informal training from her uncle, despite not being officially apprenticed to him. And that explains why you're skilled. When Solomon rescued me among the slain corpses of my former master, he said, "You can become that which has saved you, child, for the path of the Jedi is now yours to walk. But be warned, for it is a path of challenge and difficulty. You may become the greatest of all Jedi, yet you will never forget this moment. For even in the darkest of hours, we can all draw strength from what we once were and what we have since become. Identity is important. Never forget the child on Slaheyron. And to return to remind me of my former life, of the child on Slaheyron, he gave me a nickname, a child's name, Matilda. That explains why you believe the messenger was speaking the truth. The name Matilda was something shared. It was never easy, but I knew that if I never gave in, I would be stronger for it in the end. I was right. And I would soon grow into a powerful warrior well-versed in the histories and traditions of both the Jedi and the Achani. I was happy, so was Solomon. Yet history was on the move, and things would soon change. The Republic was fighting a losing war against the Mandalorians, and despite their cries for help, the Jedi Order refused to intervene. The Mandalorian Wars. Yes, the Mandalorian Wars. As the Outer Rim burned and the Jedi Order did nothing, many of us would begin to question our own beliefs. I was no exception. I wanted to join the battle to free the Outer Rim from Mandalorian tyranny and honor our most basic of responsibilities as Jedi to protect the weak from injustice. Yet Solomon thought differently. Like many of the Order's Jedi Masters, he was a veteran of the Great Sith War, and so was hesitant to intervene in a new conflict so soon after the last one's destructive end. And on a more personal levels, he did not trust you, Revan, to lead that intervention. Yet my feelings towards you were different. In my eyes, you represented the epitome of what I, as a child new to the Jedi Order, would want to become: a powerful and honorable warrior who would defend the weak from tyranny or whatever the cost. Here's these differences of opinion which form the cracks of which, in what was once the strongest of relationships, when I openly defied Solomon and joined the Revanchists, the relationship was shattered. What became of Solomon? I was not the same woman he had once now. War changed people, and on Taris, a planet besieged by Mandalorian forces, war would change me. In a battle where I sought to liberate, I would only condemn. I had forgotten my master, but he had not forgotten me. Cutscene. Or not cutscene, but flashback! Diddle-doo. SH Part 2? What? Blaster fire, explosion, screams. I lost myself in the soundscape of war as I fought to finally free Taris from Mandalorian occupation. It was a hard-fought battle and a costly one for the Republic, for me. It was a battle that would later become known as the Second Battle of Taris. We get to fight on Taris.
Master Jedi! The Mandalorians are in disarray. Their defensive lines are weakened.
We should push the Mandis back whilst we still have a chance.
When information received from intelligence, how many more Mandalorians are expected to reinforce?
Our forces have gained an advantage. It's only a matter of time before the Mandi reinforcements reach this sector.
The soldiers are giving everything they have and more. But if we're still dug in like this when those reinforcements arrive, we won't survive.
Let's go on the offensive. We'll charge enemy lines and defeat them. Norm soldiers attack the enemy. Revan demands we secure this walkway, and I for not intend to disappoint. Revan demands? More like Revan orders. That makes a lot more sense. Oh, I only have this stuff. Alright, let's go. Items received and many other items taken away. Why am I walking as if this isn't... Actually, never mind. Improved critical, improved for... Wow, improved everything, but not good at anything. Wonderful. Well, let's just go on the offensive. Fucking die, bitch! Come on. Oh my god. Pathetic. Alright, you know what? There we go. That might help. Stop attacking him! Attack him! Come on. There you go. Take advantage of that stasis, damn it. There we go. 1,000 XP. Wow, that's quite a bit. That's a pretty decent amount of XP if I do say so myself. 1,000. Stasis. Come on. Yes. Man, we're losing troopers pretty good. This one guy's getting like triple team. Jeez. I'm coming, dude. Or chick. I think it's a chick, actually. Oh, this guy's about to die. Yeah. Don't stun my guy. I'll stasis you, you asshole. Ooh, ooh. Come on, one more. Oh, come on. Fucking hit him. There you go. Nice attack. Come on. Fucking idiots. Wow, that was pretty bad. He's gonna... Yep, there he goes. Whew! Did it. We did it!
We have defeated the Mandalorians. The Republic is victorious.
Don't you dare let your guard down, soldier. The Mandalorian forces have arrived. Prepare yourself. Mokai Pata. Tweed like lines over and over. Wait, why is there a backpack? Backpacks. Backpack. Oh my god. I cannot believe I just said that. That is from, like, 15 years ago. Are these guys all carrying just vibro swords? Fuck it. Holy fuck, there's a lot of shit here. Let's try some advanced lightsaber throws. That'll hopefully bounce. Yeah, oh, look at that. That was good. Just keep on chucking it. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. One more. Bam, 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 bam. Look at that. Triple kill right there. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, 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 bam. That's why advanced lightsaber throw is so brawling. Brr, 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 brr. Just keep doing it. Just keep on bouncing. Doop. And then hit this guy. Bloop, bloop. Oh my god. Just keep throwing it. Yeah. Fuck him up. Wow, I only have like a couple people left. Jeez. Oh fuck. Red armor Mandalorians. Some tough motherfucker. For Mandalore! You know, it's funny, that's actually not a dialogue line, that's a battle cry that you sometimes hear Mandalorians use. Mandalorian Rally Master. Well, he's gonna get hit with lightsaber throws just the same. Bam, bam, bam. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Ow. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Bounce, bounce, bounce. I don't care if this is cheating. Doot, doot, doot. Uh-oh, he's too close. Oh, sweet, but I already queued up the move, so it's still doing it. Nice! Nice glitch. Bam, bam. Attack! Die! No, one more. Die, Mandalorian! Yeah, nice kick to the face that lagged out a little bit, but we still got him. Yeah! The battle for Veiled fell silent as the last Mandalorian fell. It was a scene which would be repeated across the many battlefields of the galaxy as the war drew closer to its finale. The Revanchist's intervention saved the Republic from what was certain defeat. We challenged Mandalorian Frosty with lightsabers in hand and began to push them back into the unknown regions. Yeah, look at that map painting in the back. It looks like fucking like 1980. Using its shining techniques to calm emotions that are consuming during the battle, I thought how far I'd come since joining you on Dantooine. I had joined your movement of simple and naive desire to protect the innocent from tyranny. It was what motivated me to keep fighting. To keep weathering the horrors of war on an almost daily basis. Yet even though this was what I had chosen, what I had wanted, it no longer brought the same comfort or self-righteousness that it once did. War changed my perspective of events, and what I once saw as merely a conflict between good and evil was now something different, something more sinister. In many ways, it was becoming a conflict of sacrifice. Victory had and would continue to come at a grave cost to us all, and even the strongest of Jedi could only withstand so much before they themselves were forever changed. It was then that I came to a realization. One day I would no longer be the Jedi who joined the Mandalorian Wars to save the innocent. One day I would forget the child from Slaheyron. And at that moment, as if drawn by my revelation, he appeared.
Matilda.
Oh shit, shut up motorcycles.
At last, amid the battlefields of the Outer Rim, I have found you.
Solomon, you should not have come, not here. This is my world, one of conflict and sacrifice, a world which you have chosen to forsake.
Matilda, conflict and sacrifice serve as the evolution of character. In war, we can find ourselves or redefine ourselves, but only if we fight with all our heart for a cause that we believe in.
Do not speak to me of uncertainty, Solomon. You of all people should know that it was not I nor Revan who could not decide on what course of action to pursue whilst the Outer Rim burned.
Battle for battle's sake serves no purpose. If we wage war on impulse without preparation or thought to consequence, we leave ourselves exposed. Then war consumes us, changes us, transforms us into something we
Shut
are
up,
not.
fucking ambulances! Jeez. Please not regurgitate the Jedi Council's words. I've already heard them enough for one lifetime. They were wrong, Solomon. But not only that, they were fools. As Jedi, we have a duty to protect the innocent. We do not stand by and do nothing whilst they are slaughtered in the millions. I would have thought you of all the Jedi would understand this. You are a you're an Achani battlemaster, Solomon. You should have seen the first. You should have been first in line to answer Revan's call for war.
Enough of this. Matilda, listen to me. You must open yourself to the words of those who truly care for you. Something is amiss, not only in the conduct of this war, but in those who wage it. Revan does not wage war like a Jedi. He shows no mercy to his enemies. He has shown a clear contempt for weakness, and he is willing to sacrifice even the innocent just for strategic gain. Revan has been consumed by this war. But you, Matilda, you still have a choice. Return with me to Coruscant, to the Jedi Order, before it's too late. Before I lose you forever.
You know that is something I cannot do, nor is this something I would want to do. My actions here have made a difference. They have brought hope to places ravaged by war and have saved countless innocent lives.
Don't act stupid, Matilda. You can feel the manipulative undercurrents that are present in this war, and know all too well that it is changing you for the worse. Act now, and we may still prevent a greater tragedy.
You desire me, you want me all for yourself, even if the destruction of the galaxy were to be the consequence. But my place on the battlefield now is side by side with Revan. Leave this place, Solomon. This is my world. That's good.
Then it is as I had feared. You are beyond even my ability to save. Out of arrogance and short-sightedness, you have allowed yourself to be romanced by the manipulations of a rogue Jedi, and have chosen a path that will lead only to despair and regret. I truly believed I could convince you to return to the Jedi, but I was wrong.
Return to the Jedi. The Jedi are the guardians of peace and justice, and you and your council care for neither. You are no Jedi. Your actions would have destroyed the Republic, which makes you no better than the Mandalorians. And it is Revan's will that we destroy all those who would see the Republic harm. I, for one, intend to obey that will.
I do not wish to fight you, but I will do what I must to defend myself.
Wow, she seems like a real cunt. She's just like, well, you guys didn't stand up for the Republic, so now you must die. Why does his head look kind of wrong? It looks like he's looking too far to the left. Please. Fuck. Fuck. Oh, balls. I'm gonna have to be tricky. This is bad. Oh, he missed. Sweet. Nice. I'm still getting good hits in. Oof. Ow. He has too much health. Run. No. Good, there we go. He's gonna get in a hit. Oh, I did. Sweet. He brought down my shield in one fucking hit. Really? Uh-oh. I think he's like leveling up or some shit. He's getting tougher. Ah ha how. Bitch it out, bitch it out, bitch it out. At least her retreat injury is still fucking monstrously high. Shield, no! Ow. He still hit me. Let's go with Flurry. Let's just try it. Hopefully since he has less armor. Nice. Ow. Gonna have to bitch it out again. Ow. Ow. Run. Oh yeah, run. Come on. There you go. No! Let's look at how much longer that takes than the fucking... And then run some more. Try stasis. Actually, let's just... Nope, there you go. Nope, saved. Fuck. I don't care if this is bitching it out. I have to do this, or I'm fucked. Oh, I slowed him at least. Or he's glitching. One or the other. I don't know which. Ow! Yes! Bitched it out!
Your skill in battle has improved, yet the heart that guides that skill is plagued by doubt. You know you cannot defeat me, for you cannot even defeat yourself.
I can defeat you, and I will defeat you. I swore a promise to defend the Republic from all those who would see it harm, and I intend to keep that promise. Uh-oh.
You are beaten. It is useless to resist.
It is useless. Do it then. Strike me down. Kill me. You seem so adamant on destroying the life that I have chosen willingly. You might as well destroy me completely.
I do not wish you harm. I never have. But you are dangerous. You are allowing this war to consume you. I fear if you do not resist now, it will change you forever. You say you have chosen this path willingly, but how can you be so sure you made the right choice?
To join with Revan, to fight to defend the peoples of the galaxy from the Mandalorian threat. It is my destiny.
I feel so sorry for you, Matilda. You are lost, you are misguided, and you lack the wisdom to see the error of your ways. I must cast aside personal feelings and place my duty to the Jedi Order at the forefront of my actions. The war will consume you. The war will transform you. As an act of mercy, I will deny you this terrible fate. May you find peace in death.
Oh, fuck!
Mandalorians! I was so focused on the task at hand that I could not sense their growing presence. They outnumber us immeasurably. It is only a matter of time.
Why did he... what?
Blaster fire.
Wait.
Could this intervention be the will of the Force? Could you be destined for something greater?
I don't understand. You said it was a threat. You said it was your duty to end me.
Sometimes even duty must be cast aside to do what's right. I do not know why the Force has chosen to spare you, but I will not question its will. You have been given a chance to make amends. Do not squander it. Run, Matilda. Use this chance to escape, though you must never forget. You must never forget the child of Sleheyron.
Ooh, that fucking killed my frame rate right there. Damn. I don't know. Oh man, the game is not designed to handle that many explosions at once. That is not my computer. That is the game, because the game engine cannot handle... That's why there's a mine limit. I narrowly escaped the destruction of the walkway into that Mandalorian field marshals and decided to deny the public. I stood at the edge and watched the wreckage fall in darkness and with the last vestiges of my past. Although Solomon himself was long ago, rash words remain. You must never forget the child in Sleheyron. They were the words he spoke upon our first meeting, and words which then haunted my thoughts up until the war's end. It was the unspoken promise I made to him as a child, and a promise which I chose to ultimately break. Perhaps this is why he has returned. He has learned that his sacrifice was in vain and seeks vengeance because of it. If I am the target of Solomon's revenge, then so be it. I will meet him once more on the field of battle. Whew. I don't know why there were two loading screens. And so more of my history is revealed to you. Solomon's death on Terra served to me as a point of profound freedom, so all bonds linked me to my life of Jedi Order. Yet I was wrong. Solomon was no longer a mere memory, but a very real threat. Could he have survived? Had he survived, he would have reestablished connection with the Jedi Order during these years since our encounter on Terra, yet our spies never reported his presence or any worlds affiliated with the Jedi. Should we discover he's alive, what will you do? I cannot say, but whatever happens, I will remain your shadow, a servant of your will. Should you command me to kill him once more, I will obey. I sense that something devious is afoot. If he is truly alive, then until we confront him, we cannot know for certain what his intentions are. Solomon's heading towards the place in the Corban Waste. We should go find out how we can... We should search Dress Shade. Okay. Woo! Man, can I take a break? Fuck, this is tiring me out to do her fucking lines. Ugh. Alright, so remember how I mentioned that there was a door here that was mod related? Hey, the guy had remains. Of course. Everyone in this mod drops a fucking vibro sword. Without question. Port Authority? You're no help. I don't know. This is entering territory where I don't remember at all the mod. Once the mod's over, I'll remember, but... whatever. I wonder what that door is.
Access to the civilian quarters in the Zerka mining facility
Fuck.
is temporarily restricted whilst this greeting.
What does Zerka... Fuck! What's the quest say? While neither of you familiar, you are left with little choice but to search Dreshte for someone who does. I think it's Dreshte or Dreshte.
You can conduct business at our office if you wish.
I'm gonna look around.
One of Korriban's primary trade.
No.
You're a Sith, right?
You're a Sith, right? Ahem. Excuse me. No one in the academy. It's gotta be someone here. These people were already here. Oh. Kobayashi. There we go.
What's it to you if I am an Arcanian offshoot, Twi'lek? I don't see any signs saying we can't come in here.
I don't like Arcanians, but you offshoots are even worse. You think you can just waltz in here and take over, please? You're no Sith.
What do you know about Arcanian offshoots, Wormhead? I bet you've spent too many of your days making sandcastles on Ryloth to know anything about my people.
Master, Ryloth is a barren planet with an arid climate. It would be difficult, if not impossible, to collect the sufficient amount of water required to create sandsculptures in such an environment.
Switch your vocabulary off, Verbal. Insults don't need to make sense.
I'm not gonna say this again. If you don't pay what you owe, you're out of here. In fact, what do you say I just report you to Sith and let them take care of you?
The Sith don't give a fried gizgot of what goes on outside their academy. And if they did, knocking you out clean and cold would probably get me a pat on the back.
Master, the Sith may not be interested in enforcing a policy within this colony, but Zerka is. If you are caught breaking that policy, it could damage your contract with them.
Sort of can't listen to your droid. He must have the brains. It must be the brains you have. In fact, you have to cover what you owe me, so give him here.
Hey, you leave Verbal out of this. I'd have punched you right in the nose for that one.
You guys are terrible. Or kick to the face for that one.
Down you go. And remember, it was an Arcanian offshoot that put you there.
What a
Waiter,
big nose.
give me another drink.
Master, may I direct your attention to the Twi'lek lying unconscious on the floor before you? He was the waiter, and he was trying to collect your bill.
Well, I'm glad you're here to tell me these things.
Hey, Kobayashi.
Yeah?
You could have settled your dispute without
Living on the
violence.
Outer Rim teaches you a few things.
What's your name?
Second lesson I learned is never to give your name to anyone who just walks up to you and asks for it.
I am Wedge Canolo, please.
Well, that's real nice. Now, why don't you leave me alone before I decide to give us something in common and teach you those lessons the same way I learned them, the hard way?
I know this man. His name is Kobayashi. I haven't seen him in some time. We should leave
Wait
before
a
he
minute.
notices.
Sarah? Sarah Dagana?
Kobayashi, it's been some time.
What are you doing here? I thought you were on the Orion.
I was, now I'm not.
When I left her, you enjoyed being a crew member. Hell, you enjoyed life. Why did you leave?
The Orion wasn't quite the same since the mutiny, and so it was time to move on.
You haven't changed. You're still a bad liar. So, I suppose your friend here had something to do with it?
Trust me, you wouldn't believe me even if I had told you.
I know enough to realize it's a Jedi secret your friend here is hiding.
Please, I'd rather you not discuss it now. You know where we are, and Jedi are hardly welcome here.
Unless they're like the dark Jedi I found in the Korriban Wastes. The kind who come here searching for ancient Sith treasures, but only find death. I've seen plenty of them.
You know of the Wastes?
Yeah, I know them. I've been on Korriban for a few weeks now. I was scheduled to meet a Rhodian named Drix Kellowit, but he never showed up. I never got paid. So I hired myself out to Zerka, and I've been mapping out an uncharted region of this planet ever since, the Korriban Wastes being the uncharted region.
What are they?
The Korriban Wastes is a name given to a collection of wastelands that lie to the north of Dreshte. Nothing there really, just rocks, deserts, and plenty of Tukata.
Why doesn't Zerka chart them?
Officially, the Korriban Waste is off limits to anyone but the Sith, Zerka included. Don't know why, don't care why, it just is. So Zerka hired me to do the job because I can be very unofficial in how I approach it.
How would one reach the Wastes?
Like I said, Korriban Waste is strictly off limits to anyone but Sith. Although, why you'd want to go there in the first place is beyond me.
Kobayashi, this is important. You must tell us how to reach the
It's
waste.
a wasteland, Sarah. There ain't nothing there but rocks, deserts, and danger. Trust me, I know.
I'm sure it's a dangerous place, but we need to get there.
When I go to the wastes, I usually go through Zerka's mining facility. It's not exactly the best or easiest of routes, but it allows me to bypass the Sith. For the likes of us, it's the only route. But since the incident which happened here a few days ago, even that route is closed to us.
What happened?
The incident occurred on one of the levels within Zerka's mining facility. Whatever happened, it was bad enough to warrant the entire level be placed under total lockdown. Word around the cantina is the workforce stationed there at the time of the incident went completely crazy. They lost their minds, started attacking everyone in sight.
If through this quarantine level is the only way to reach the waste, then we will have to find a way to progress, regardless of the threat.
Weren't you listening to me, Sarah? It isn't happening. The area is in complete lockdown. Not even Zerka's own employees can get through. Not without the correct authorization.
Then how do we get that?
Under these circumstances, only the administrator of the mining facility could grant you the authorization that would allow you to access the quarantine level. Although I can't see how you'd even get a chance to speak with him, never mind get him to grant you access. I heard he wiped the schedule completely clean of any and all appointments to give himself more time to deal with the incident.
So nobody meets with him?
Unless you happen to be the delegation dispatched by Zerka HQ that is supposedly on the way to advise the administrator on how to deal with the incident, you ain't getting in. I know that look, because the last time you gave it to me, we ended up locked away in a Gamorrean warlord's prison for a week without food and water.
You'd be dead.
I'm not making that mistake again. I'm not helping you, Sarah. I have a contract with Zerka that I just can't afford to endanger.
Zerka will never learn of it. You contract with them as safe.
The delegation of Zerka advisors hasn't arrived yet. I suppose if you acted fast, you could assume their identities and meet with the administrator. But therein lies another problem. The identities of the advisors have to be confirmed through a biometric scan before they're allowed to enter the administrator's office.
Master, what of your hacking apparatus? With the correct authentications, it would be a simple task to gain access to Zerka's records and then replace the biometric data of the advisors with the biometric data of our associates.
Sounds like a solid plan. Definitely the most viable option given the circumstances, probably our only option.
Good plan or not, I haven't even said I'll help you yet. You know, that always was your problem. You always assumed you could manipulate me to do whatever you wanted regardless of the risk involved. But I got news for you. It still works. Damn it. I'll help you for what it's worth. But I swear it won't happen again. I'm on to you.
See, that's actually really funny. We appreciate it.
Give me some time to prepare. I need to configure the device to hack into Zerka's system and then to attach a biometrics reader. I'll be on the main level of Zerka's mining facility.
We'll meet you
hope
there.
So. I don't want to waste my time on this thing.
Main level of Zerka's facility. So, how do we get into Zerka's facility? Well, we go through this door up here, which is magically a working door. Can I go in? Well, it seems like the guy is gone along with the droid, so we can go in.